Hello friends. Today we are going to talk about metals. What are metals? How the metals come to our life? How it is extracted and how metal plays a vital role with the change of time in our life in day-to-day time. Now we should see a lot of constructions, a lot of heavy bridge and many type of developmental works is possible only because of this metal. According to the periodic table, we have three kinds of elements. Elements are classified into metals, non-metals and metalloids, but still then metal having a dominant role. Let's see. Metals are generally opaque, lustrous elements that are good conductors of heat and electricity. Metals are having a lot of qualities like malleability and ductility. Malleability through which it can be beaten into thin sheets, and ductility where it can be drawn into thin wires. And along with that, it is a good conductor of heat and electricity, and it is having high melting point. Besides this, metals having high density. Metals having high melting points because of its electrostatic forces. It means the number of electrostatic forces to be broken is extremely large, and the boiling point of the metals and the melting points are more similar to that of the ionic compounds because it can form covalent bonds. It is also a good conductor of heat and electricity because it is having a lot of free electrons through which it helps in good conductions, and secondly it can pass very quickly from one terminal to another. So in this way it can be practically brought into many applications. As we know that metals are good conductors of electricity because it has free electrons to move from positive terminal to negative terminal. So we extremely used this type of metals for building of many electrical equipments and electrical wirings. Till now, we have discussed the physical properties of metals. Let's talk about the chemical properties of metals, how the metals react with different reagents and different chemicals and different acids, bases, and water. Let's start. React with water to form metal hydroxides, and hydrogen gas is evolved. It can be clearly seen in the given example. Here you see the hydrogen gas is evolved and metal hydroxide is formed. Next, metals are highly reactive, so it immediately reacts with acids to form the salt of that concerned metal, and also with the evolution of hydrogen gas. This can be illustrated by the example given here. You can clearly see here hydrogen gas is evolved and the metal chloride or the salt is formed. Whenever metals react with oxygen, metal oxides are formed. It can be clearly visible in the example given here, where zinc oxide is formed because of the reaction with oxygen. So all these reactions happen because of the metals in the reactivity series. So the metals which are arranged according to the analytical progression of its reactions is termed as reactivity series from the reaction from highest to the lowest. Let's see how the reactivity series is drawn.